As always, we transition now to Alcohol Funny Car, where Frank Manzo is back. We talked about that at the top of the show, but he's got some competition here as well in the shape of Todd Venny, an up-and-comer, John Bojek, who ran so well at the U.S. Nationals.
Almost the same situation with Frank that we talked about with the guys in the alcohol dragster class. Sure, he's number one. He looks like the guy to beat, but he's not been the dominant car here so far. As a matter of fact, the last 2 times he's been down the racetrack, the last qualifying round and the bye run that he had in eliminations, he shook the tires, never got the car into second gear. Some very good race car drivers on his side of the ladder, and that John Bojek is also a developing story that we'll talk about after what had to be a very disappointing race for him at Indy when they got tossed for being just a few pounds light. They've rebounded very well here. Very strong race car on the other side of the ladder from Frank.
Round 1 highlights coming at you right now, and we begin with Mark Billington and Tom Carter. This is a pretty good old drag race.
Yeah, it's the new look stealth car for Mark Billington, one of the stalwarts out of the Division II area. Thomas Carter had a great race car. Out of the gate first, led at every increment on the racetrack except one, the most important one.
That's the finish line. You can take a look at our photo finish cam. There's the numbers that support exactly what you're talking about, and it is Mark Billington that moves on into the second round. Then it's John Bojek, the guy we were just talking about, Bill Naves.
Wacky run. John Bojek right there looks like he's completely out of it. The Naves car has some problems. John gets back into it, and the good thing about that, that's what we call a 2-for-1. He got that win, saved it after really getting out of shape off the starting line, goes into this next round with a bye run so they can try to fix whatever was ailing that car. They get no opposition going into the semifinals.
Here comes the Lucas Oil ladders that support what you say about Frank Manzo. He gives up lane choice to Ken Webster. Mark Billington will pick his over Todd Venny. On the other side, there's the 2-for-1 by John Bojek. And then it will be Clint Thompson picking his lane over Brent Henry.